Number 10. Drew McIntyre. Once Drew McIntyre had returned to the WWE and proven himself as a main event star, he was given a brand new presentation, including huge levels of pyro included in his entrance. As McIntyre would plant his sword into the ramp, it would set off a huge burst of flame shooting into the air around him. This then continues as McIntyre enters the ring, with him posing on one of the turnbuckles, whilst the others shoot up in a jet stream of flames. It's an overall impressive display of pyro, and helps sets the tone for McIntyre's intensity when inside the ring. Number 9. Brock Lesnar. With the star power that Brock Lesnar brings, there's no surprise that his entrance pyro has to match that. As Lesnar enters onto the stage, he performs his trademark pose, bursting forward in rage as the pyro shoots out from either side of the stage, which leads to an impactful start. However, perhaps the most impressive part of Lesnar's entrance over the years has been when he leaps up onto the ring apron, pulling the ring rope back with him, which leads to pyro bursting from each turnbuckle, which is uniquely designed for him and his raw power. Number 8. The Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys are one of the best tag teams in wrestling history, and throughout their time working in WWE, they were given awesome pyro to help them stand out from the crowd even more. The Dudley's pyro was completely unique, as it was shot down from the rafters towards the stage, exploding in bursts like missiles. This pyro display would work with the fans into a frenzy every single time, and set the stage for what was about to go down. Hearing the screeching sounds of the pyro fire down onto the stage became instantly recognizable to all wrestling fans and had them begging for tables. Number 7. Cody Rhodes. Since Cody Rhodes returned at WrestleMania 38, the WWE has gone all out in making sure he is presented as a true top star. This has included him getting some of the most insane pyro that fans have seen in a long time. Jokes have been made that the WWE uses most of its budget on Rhodes' new pyro entrance, with several bursts of fireworks surrounding Rhodes as he enters from the stage, and when entering the ring to pose on the turnbuckles, a shower of fireworks erupt from the stage yet again, which certainly gets the fans invested. Number 6. Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels' character has always been a boastful and arrogant one, believing he is the absolute best, so it's no surprise that his entrance would reflect that. HBK's pyro has now become legendary, originally sprinkling up back and forth behind him in the ring as he struck his famous pose, but also later on in his career, Michaels would also receive pyro from the entrance ramp, which would shoot up behind him in a wall of dazzling explosions as he prayed to the heavens above with his newfound faith. Number 5. Kane. Quite often, a wrestler's pyro is designed specifically to help enhance their character and entrance, and there was none more suitable for a wrestler than Kane's pyro. Kane's pyro became a staple for his entrance every time he entered an arena. Fans would jump out of their seats at the sudden burst of flames that would roar up into the air from the stage or the turnbuckle pads. On bigger occasions, huge fireballs would be used within Kane's entrance, including parts of the stage, such as at WrestleMania 21, when the ladders set alight for Kane's entrance into Money in the Bank. What made this extra special is Kane would develop his own trademark, stepping into the ring, raising his arms before thrusting them down to summon the fires of hell for an intense atmospheric start. Number 4. Edge. After Edge solidified himself as a top star within WWE, he was soon treated to some of the best pyro any wrestler has ever received. Whether he be a face or a heel, it has become a staple part of his entrance. When he hits his trademark pose at the top of the stage, huge amounts of pyro explosions go off all at once behind him, which always looks incredible, especially on bigger stages like WrestleMania. As if the huge amount of pyro wasn't enough, he was also associated with smoke, which would raise from the entrance ramp before Edge would run through the fog onto the stage to start his entrance. All of this has given Edge one of the most distinctive and attention-grabbing entrances of all time. Number 3. Batista. Speaking of huge amounts of pyro, there are a few more iconic than the animal Batista. He would come out to the ring with tons of energy and would hit his machine gun style pose at the top of the ramp, to which fireworks would explode behind him every time he pulled his arm back, creating a unique and brilliant visual. Batista would top off his pose by pounding his chest and screaming, which would bring an end to the fireworks with a huge bang. It's an amazing entrance which gets the crowd pumped up every time and has helped establish Batista as one of the biggest stars in the company. Number 2. Goldberg. During the Attitude Era, the WWE would spoof Goldberg's legendary entrance with the character Gilberg, using fire extinguishers and sparklers to mock their competition. However, there is something truly special about Goldberg's entrance, from the fact it typically starts with him in his locker room, to the intense atmosphere that he provides is always unique and fun to see. However, it's the pyro that makes Goldberg's entrance truly special, and it instantly makes him look like a badass. Goldberg stands in the middle of the pyro as the sprinkler fireworks spray onto him. He then breathes out the smoke from the pyro like a dragon and kicks as bigger explosions take place, which makes him seem intimidating immediately and creates a truly special and intense entrance that nobody ever forgets. Number 1. The Undertaker. Some of the all-time greatest entrances in the WWE belong to The Undertaker. Not only would his music send shivers down people's spines as they were descended into darkness, but there was a lot more to the entrance that ensured fans would never forget what they were about to see. The dead man has often had a lot of smoke around his entrance to create an eerie and atmospheric scene, following up by lightning strikes and fireballs that would shoot up onto the stage, always bringing fans to their feet and always looked impressive. As the stage got bigger, so would the production value, as seen with the huge fire jets from The Undertaker's WrestleMania entrances, and even the stage falling apart from The Undertaker's return at Unforgiven 2007. Many wrestlers would go on to admit that it is truly an intimidating experience to watch The Undertaker make his entrance to the ring, and a fantastic way to set a menacing tone before his opponents would rest in peace. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content.